Okay, Daniela, this is for you. I'm going to try to make this fast. Pay attention. Hamlet goes out into the woods one night and encounters the ghost of his father. That ghost tells him that this guy, Claudius, who is now king, killed Hamlet's father, the ghost, who I should point out wasn't a ghost when he was killed. But this is the last time the ghost is really important, so let's forget about him. So what's important now is that Claudius is now married to Gertrude. Now Hamlet's been acting a little weird lately, and both Claudius and Gertrude are under the impression that this is because of the death of Hamlet's father. And because of their marriage. Now Hamlet is going a little bit crazy, but in addition to this whole bit about his mom and uncle getting married, he also has this to deal with. He is in love with this woman right here named Ophelia. This wouldn't be too much of a problem except for the fact that Ophelia has a brother, Laertes, and a dad, Polonius. See, they both think this love that Hamlet has for Ophelia might be a different kind of love entirely. So they both tell Ophelia to stop responding to Hamlet's, his love, we'll say, which she does, which doesn't make him happy. So that's the important stuff. Now let's take a look at the unimportant stuff. So now we've got this other story with Rosencrantz and Guildenstern. These are two old friends of Hamlet's from university. They used to hang out all the time and were really good friends, but they don't live so close anymore, so they don't see each other too often. These guys are here because Gertrude and Claudius feel that they want to know what's going on with Hamlet, and the only way they can do so is to get some friends involved and get them to talk to him. But Hamlet's too smart for that. He questions them and interviews them and eventually gets out of them that they've been sent by his parents. He does not like this. And as a result, eventually has them killed. So let's not worry about them anymore. So before the play even began, there was these two guys, Fortinbras and Hamlet's dad, who wasn't a ghost yet. They were fighting because Hamlet's dad is from Denmark and Fortinbras is from Norway, over a chunk of land, and made a deal where whoever killed the other one first would surrender a whole bunch of land. Well, Hamlet won. But then Claudius kills old King Hamlet, so now he's dead too. Fortunately, they both had a son, though in Hamlet's case, his son was replaced by his brother. Fortinbras is an angry young man and decides to attack Claudius, or the state of Denmark. Now Claudius doesn't like this, so he writes a letter to Fortinbras' uncle, who has more or less replaced old Fortinbras as sort of the old wise man who knows stuff. Now, the old uncle, who is hilariously described as impotent, doesn't like this letter because he values treaties and agreements and understands that old Hamlet won this land fair and square. So he rebukes his young nephew, to which young Fortinbras replies, "Okay." But really, none of this part of the play matters. And none of this really does either. Here's what matters. And of course, it being Shakespeare, Polonius dies. And then Ophelia dies. And then Laertes dies. And then Claudius, and then Gertrude, and Hamlet. The end.